What's good, chat, man? I kind of thought about going back to Skyrim, bro, but then I'm like, I kind of wanted to switch it up. But like I said, truly appreciate everybody that be tuning into all the streams, chat. Truly appreciate y'all guys. Like I said, gonna jump right into the stream, man. Pretty much, I don't really got nothing to say, but I think we're gonna play with our pitcher for a little bit, and then I think we're probably gonna switch it up or something like that. Go with our third base. Excuse me, I said third base. Goddamn, first base or something like that, chat. But yeah, man. Pretty much, we're just gonna, play a little bit of baseball. Probably stream for like an hour, maybe longer, hour and a half, maybe two. But like I said, appreciate y'all guys that be tuning into the stream, chat. Really appreciate y'all guys. And I'm probably gonna be AFK, but I'm gonna start the game up. So, like I said, truly appreciate y'all guys, chat. Like I said, a little
A
recap.
player receives a check-in
I
from
know
one of
some
his
people like, bro,
coaches.
you was in the postseason. Yeah, chat. I literally got on. I tried to, help our team. So like I said, I went 0-1 in the first game, and then the last game that we played, I pitched into like the sixth inning. We still somehow lost. But I decided once I had got your free agency, I'm like, okay. I had the Astros. I had a strong push from the Braves, and I had an option to go back to Pittsburgh to the Pirates. But I'm like, man, I'm not going back to Pittsburgh, bro. So I decided to sign with San Diego. The Padres, the guys that we was going up against. So, like I said, we're already 1-0, ERA 1.50. It's like I said, we're playing excellent, bro. 15 strikeouts. Like I said, it's like we're playing good. So, like I said, we're gonna get right into the stream, chat. This time, I think I am gonna switch up our uniforms. I think I'm gonna go with this one. But yeah, like I said, appreciate y'all guys. I'll be right back, chat.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Sam Day will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Stan Hafey. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco, the right fielder.
Yeah, all right, here we go now.
Dan
Here comes the first pitch.
All right, chat.
First pitch, 7-11.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, we got no one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Get that.
Waller is right there, 1 down.
I am going to have my mic muted check because I'm about to eat these snacks and I don't want to be talking while I'm eating. So I'm going to have my mic muted once I'm finished eating my
Next to
snacks.
bat for the Giants, Greg Jones.
How you
And
doing?
he's looking to
Sorry,
get
my
it going.
bad.
Off to a
Guys,
bit of
hi.
a slow start this year.
I'll be right back. So let me finish eating these snacks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting third, The center fielder, number 12, Travis Swaggerty.
Now the pitch. Travis Swaggerty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants down in order. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Standing in, Austin Riley. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, J.J. Fish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
No strike.
The 3-0. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Jose Diaz. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Diaz.
Here we go right now, fellas. We got no outs.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Relay. No runner, cut home.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
One down.
From the stretch, Peter Lambert's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Lambert.
Diaz, the runner at second with one away.
Ball
1 taken just off the inside. Grounded to the right, reined in, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Stan Hafey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Now at the plate, Sam Day. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher.
Here's the pitch.
Sam Day.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone onto the lower basket. To the Western Metal Building.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know what.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Greg Jones. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Travis Swaggerty, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he fouls this one off. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fielded cleanly, one there, on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Padres lead it 1-0. So in now for San Francisco, David Beck. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Into the box now, J.J. Fish. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. 3-0 now.
Count is 3-0.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Day. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Right here you go. Let it fly right here.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Stan Hafey. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. Greg Jones is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Austin Riley. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Ball one.
That's ground ball. Turn 2 right now.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The San Francisco Giants came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Alvin Vincent claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eduardo Jimenez closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I mean, at this point, I don't know, Chad. So hope you win the World Series this year. Appreciate you, Titan. I'm sorry that I'm late for seeing your message, bro. Yeah, man, like I said before, chat, 6 innings, 8 strikeouts. Nothing. So that's our second. So we're 6-5 right now. We got San Francisco at home for the next 2 games, and we're off against the Dodgers. And we got the Cubs, and we got Philly on the road. The next game I'm pitching against is the Dodgers on the road. Let's get right into that. We're 7-6, but we got to start winning some games. I mean, it's still early on, but like I said, winning games right now is key. I think I'm gonna go with my change-up control. Take this first and second game, okay? Hey, Chet, I'm making my mind up. Do I want to get Red Dead Redemption 2, bro? But I'm still making my mind up. Look at that ERA, bro. That thing done dropped. Let's go. We got some guys on our team. We got Ricky Waller. We got CJ Abrams, bro. We got a roster, bro. That's the reason why I signed with these guys. I mean, I'm not the ace, but I'm a rotational piece. I'll take that. But we got a team. It's just a matter of time.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Friars will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Ricky Trainer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So digging in now, Oliver Montano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game.
Come on.
And what do they do right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got
this is what I'm talking about.
Position on their heels.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. Popped him up.
Got room, got room, got room.
Tolia is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
That kind of pisses me off when I'm
stepping into the box. Antonio Ilez, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Come on,
and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Nick Pratto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got it to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
I'll take that, though.
Now at the plate, Hunter Bishop, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. The pitcher, Sam Day, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Got no one out now.
Holy cow, I'm checking this guy out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
What? Okay, I'll take that.
Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Yeah, definitely, bro, knowing that we just played these guys in the postseason.
The 1-2
nah, bro, I got desperate.
is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I had to.
Coming to the plate now, Trent Grisham.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center.
You go. I go.
Waller calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Lincoln Eddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1, and they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
1-1 the count.
Way too many pitches.
From the belt, the pitch.
One ball.
Eddy, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Shut down for us. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Still down 3-0.
Let's go, Chad. Quick strikeout. We got to keep that going throughout the whole game.
Stepping into the box, Oliver Montano. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The Padres had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Encarnacion is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Trying to keep this.
So striding forward now, Antonio Ilez. He singled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 5.
Chad, our team is stacked with talent, bro.
Ready now, Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Nick Pratto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first
The
baseman,
cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Pratto.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Say, come on now.
Hey, we got no one.
Struck him out.
That's what I'm talking about. That was on the money. Right there on the money.
Striding into the box, Hunter Bishop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Up there. Seriously.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there,
For some
you
people
can't
that's
get on
wondering why
first
I don't
base
throw
if
the
you strike
fastball
out.
that much, bro. It's for a reason, chat. But I try to throw the fastball as much as possible.
The right
But I don't throw it that much.
Gillen. Carlson.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Carlson, a California native, actually. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Had that. I would have went out there for that, bro, but I probably wouldn't have got it. He was closer.
And another foul ball.
My guy,
No runs, just 1 hit,
going
1
pretty good,
error
but
in the
my
ball
arm is
game
not
for the
hurting that
Dodgers
much.
to this point.
But it's still
Popped him up.
contained.
Abrams onto the grass.
I got it.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Let's go.
1,
Got a
2,
little
3
shutout
go the
going. Let's keep
Dodgers.
this going.
They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now batting, Trent Grisham. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Come on, my
And it's
defense.
fouled away.
Bro, 'cause half of the time, chat, when they go out for that, bro, I swear,
Hey, check this guy
they
out.
be
Let's
going
go.
straight for
The
the
1-2.
fences, bro. And that was right
Again,
there.
he sends
said,
it out of play.
Yeah, that wasn't where I was trying to go with that slider at all.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Got
And
him.
a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the
Yeah,
zone.
I think I'm
And it
gonna
was all
probably
set up
get,
by the
Red
fact
Dead
that he got
Redemption
ahead in the
today as well.
count and forced the hitter to have to
So,
protect.
I'm
That's
probably-
the name of the game.
The catcher.
Into the box,
Yeah,
Lincoln
that was my
Eddy.
run.
Waiting on it is
I'll probably
Jimenez.
start
And he
that
makes the
series
catch for the second
sometime
out.
this week, or starting tomorrow or Monday or something like that.
Your
Richie
attention, please.
Lulich will get the call to
hitting for the
pinch hit
Dodgers.
here as we'll see what he can do with
Next
2
to
out
get
and
it
the
once
base
I'm
is
done.
empty.
I'm gonna just have it down there.
A ball and no
I can
strikes.
start it.
And he's
I might
looking to get it
start
going.
tomorrow,
Off to a
either
bit of
way.
a slow start this year. And he takes a cold strike 1.
I'm not walking
ball,
this guy. I
one
don't
strike.
care that much.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Keep this shutout going, bro. This is crazy. Come on, just like last game. 8-0.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Sam Day. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yeah.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now, Oliver Montano. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Jacob Amaya is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is under this one, and that's out number 2.
They're mowing these guys down. I don't want to jinx myself.
So striding in, Antonio Ilez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
We're absolutely going to sweep these guys. 8-0. This game is going down.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Nick Pratto.
It doesn't look very promising.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Get it. No,
leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
No.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Man, I hit him with the velocity changeup, bro, and he still somehow got that out the ballpark. Come on, that's like okay. I mean, I seen it coming regardless, bro. But like, that guy out of all people,
now batting,
actually was a cutter right down the plate.
At the plate now, Hunter Bishop. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Yeah, looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Jimenez, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Trent Grisham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-2.
He was expecting something like, you know, that changeup or something.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Another try at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Encarnacion will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lincoln Eddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low, 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a liner.
Come on.
Foul.
I don't know why I'm saying come on like that was going somewhere.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's low.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Like, what is like this guy? Is he slow? Peanut hit.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Eighth inning coming up. The Padres lead it 8-1.
So we're going to the postseason.
Monte Harrison will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-3 at the end of this contest. San Diego posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sam Day takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Now we got the Cubs, and then we got the Phillies coming up. It seemed like a W all around. I'm looking for a sweep against the Cubs. Well, I spoke too soon. We lost the first game. To be expected. I think I'm gonna go with my velocity changeup. Keep this pitch up to date. So we lost the first game 4-5. I'm not pitching in this series. Well, I just got done a Dodgers series, so I'm pitching against the Phils, right? I'm about to say okay. Come on, let's hope. Oh. The Cubs beat us that series. Now we're on the road against the Phils. Bro head is like I don't even know, like a milk dud. I'll be right back, chat.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Miguel Flores, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Guerrero.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Now the pitch. Manuel Guerrero is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Hideo Yabuta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Giancarlo Alonso will be next. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Alonso, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And another foul ball.
How many balls you gonna foul off, bro? Golly.
The 1-2.
I'm not going out.
And he fouls this one off.
I'm gonna have to do at this point.
2 down.
He's running my pitch
Two down.
up.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
After multiple pitches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The pitcher, Sam Day, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Trammell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Never get a base hit. Why Ken, but
striding in, Tirso Ornelas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And that misses ball 1. Ornelas, the native of Mexico, he was a first-round pick during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball down.
Nobody out now. Nobody out.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Taylor Trammell. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
That's on me, bro. I put it right in the location for him to hit that. That's a free pass. That ain't Peter Alonso. That can't be.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Ke'Bryan Hayes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Bro. I know you've seen it. He went around. Ain't no way he's reaching around the plate just to get the ball.
Fouled away.
Yes, man. Come on. Get that correct, dude. I'm ready to get it correct for you.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Rafael Marchand. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Day playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes.
Count is full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The next 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. He is out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More from MLB. Stepping in, Jose Garcia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Miguel Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Manuel Guerrero is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
They keep my head up like they want me to throw a fastball, and every time I do, bro.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Always out the ballpark.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase it.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Okay. I don't even know why I'm watching that.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Giancarlo Alonso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I don't know why I went
fouled
up there.
off.
That was stupid.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Okay, whatever, bro. I'm about to say, you come to take me out,
and now
man.
it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Tirso Ornelas, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Yeah, take me out. Take me out this fucking game. Oh, he ain't taking me out. Clearly, he want me to put up more runs for the
Stepping
team.
in now, Taylor Trammell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
I mean,
Behind 0-2 now.
But I'm pretty much done, bro. I gave up 4 runs, bro. I'm already up to 60 pitches, bro. This is ridiculous.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty much, bro. I lost this game for the team.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Yeah, yesterday, I feel like you was
So
crazy
4 runs
night.
in the inning.
Oh, yeah, bro. I felt disrespected yesterday. And I
Now to
like
the plate, Sam Day.
He
He flew out in his last
at
at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
In front of people. That's
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
It ain't happening.
1 ball, no strikes.
They tell me, calm down, man. Calm down. I'm not calming down nothing.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
I already know I'm not coming back out the coach. I'm pretty much tired.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Well, you don't want to go for that, but you can go for the fastball. Right, bro, this is the stuff that drives my pitch count up, bro. Every time, bro. Every single time.
Got him.
Got him, finally. Dude, go ahead. Go back to the...
Standing in, Rafael Marchand comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad, I'm pretty excited to be
1-2 now.
Tomorrow, bro. Like I said, we played it on my Xbox, bro. We streamed it on Twitch, bro, but we didn't stream it on YouTube.
And he fouls this one off.
Right.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
99 miles per hour on that thing, bro.
Stepping up now, Jose Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fouled away.
He's talking about up. It's nothing up.
5 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tolia is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Hopefully our team can claw back.
Grant Gavin, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-4 the final finish today. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the...
I don't want them to say, yeah, couldn't make it out the 4th inning, so that's why I had to skip that part. Like I said, that's not my standards, chat. I usually pitch into like the 7th, 8th inning. That's just me. 4 innings is not me. Giving up all those runs and hits is not me, bro. I feel like, bro, now we still got Philly, bro, the Phils next game. I'm not pitching that game. Pitching against Miami. A 16-4 Miami team. And the Phillies are 9-14. I just gave up all those runs to those guys. Now I gotta go against Miami. But at least we're at home, but still. Then after that, I'll probably play with my first base for a little bit. We need to win these games. We sweep Arizona, did we lose that game? Oh yeah, we swept Arizona. That's good.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Sam Day gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in, Mark Aguilar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this will be fouled away.
First pitch, 7-10.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Mejia recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. At the plate, DJ Booker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Josh Naylor is at the plate as he watches ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. In there, strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Well,
and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Second game, bro, he hit that home run on me. I remember that.
To third, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Magneuris Sierra. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Magneuris Sierra goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Johnny Johnson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
What did I just do?
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Slow dummy.
Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
That happened way too many times, bro.
Up next from Miami, Andrew Bechtold. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Line to the right side. Encarnacion is there to put it away for route number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And now a pitch on the way.
The left fielder, Luis Liberato.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And it's 1-1.
Hey, 1 down, 1 down.
hit to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Julio Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Expecting that fastball all the time, bro.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
You go all speed. You know, as velocity, like whatever you do, bro.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 0-1. Sam Date is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Minus the steroids.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Mark Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is right there, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, DJ Booker. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Of course you're not going to bite at that. Look at where it's at.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I ain't trying to watch.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Booker on 3rd with 2 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Payoff pitch on its way.
Bro, how is this
outside?
every
He lost
time
in ball 4.
Zone, bro?
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
He's set. The 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Dude, how about you come and find a strike zone?
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Johnny Johnson. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
One weird name to have.
That evens it up 1-1.
I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, it's not air, but like
lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder.
Connect.
He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Andrew Bechtold hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, plays that one right here.
First minute he's checkable, next minute he's tied, bro.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen
a strike.
behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in now, Luis Liberato. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch going 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now batting. The pitch.
Julio Cabrera is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball.
Look at it, bro. I'm in the zone, and it's still somehow finding his way out the zone.
It's 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Day comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there for strike one.
Young Barry Bonds. Let's go.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier.
I'll take it.
Into the box, Mark Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box, DJ Booker. First pitch coming, here it is. Chopped right back to the mound. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are 2 away. Ready once again, Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman.
Fouled straight back.
Naylor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Only fastball you
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This one's flared out toward left.
Why is this idiot down here running to memory lane? Like, what is wrong with the CPU?
In there for extra bases, and there goes
Lord, this guy.
It's the no-hitter. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This, like, man, this, I don't even know what to call this guy back here, bro. Okay, I understand that it was a hit, bro. He swung out the zone, but look at this guy, bro. This is the same exact play. I think it was a couple of streams ago what happened with the other guy, bro. But this is so beyond me right here, bro. Where is he at? Where is this dodo bird at? There he is. Okay, let's get the ball into. Okay, why is he not coming to the ball, right? Look, the ball is going this way, my guy. Why are you not making the way over here to cut the ball off? This guy is running like the ball is still going this way. Like, come on, my guy.
Hey, come on. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Come on. Not giving it something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Magneuris Sierra is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away.
Can't get out this inning.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Oh, that's a strike.
This is 1-2.
Come on, man.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Oliver Geronimo is on the pitch from the bullpen.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sam Day notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Julio Cabrera is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Roscoe Loftus earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For our ball.
But I forgot that Jack Harlow song.
If a pitcher isn't finding the strike zone enough, he can be sure he'll hear about it from the coaching staff.
I swear, like I said, that Jack Harlow song, bro, get me demonetized quick. Even though I'm not monetized yet, but I swear, bro, at one point that Jack Harlow song was not the thing that was getting me demonetized. And all of a sudden, it's just is. All right, I think I'm gonna go play with my my first base, bro. Like I said, I started, what's that, a center fielder as well, even though I probably won't ever play with him, but like I said, I started that guy up like a couple of days ago or something like that. But like I said, tomorrow we're definitely streaming Red Dead Redemption, bro. I'm trying to think, like, am I going to do Skyrim or Red Dead, bro? I'm going to have to just sleep on it and think about it. And I'm thinking about, like, once we complete Red Dead, should I hop online, bro? But then again, like, I'm still thinking about that as well. Because I was thinking about getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well, bro. Like, get some other games, some horror games as well. Like
we
Texas
are under the
Chainsaw,
lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Matthew Allen is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball, from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Ground ball right side to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0.
Bro, the Yankees are horrible. Come on, let's do this.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Sam Day. First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count even at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Just be tied the ball game up. Let's do it.
At the plate now, Sam Day. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
We got to lock in
and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Thank you, Eastman.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
That's how it's been this game, but who cares?
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Sam Day.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Why?
Swinging in the dirt. Feliciano goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. In now for the O's, Sam Day. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second.
Come on, Chad, we gotta lock in. We got to lock in.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's just, come on, that's a ball, man. That's a ball.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Don't give me nothing down the heart of the plate, so I'm gonna make you regret it.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Need you up here.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Oh, why do
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
The count now at 2-2.
He's right, but he don't got to remind me.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this game is still tied.
Please, somebody going to extra inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2 the final score tonight. Dario Agrizal claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joel Caesar hammers down the save, his second.
Got to bounce back and lock in.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this.
5 games? I thought it was like 2 or 3. Been 5.
Tom Hilton gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Gets a small piece near the plate.
Go, go, go.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score.
10-0? 10-0.
Striding forward now.
4th inning. Bro, this is like
the DH, Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Come on, let it fly right here.
1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You keep on trying that fastball.
Gigliotti on at first. Nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
That same fastball. I knew that was going to be it again.
Hey, that ball
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, KJ Harrison. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taveras waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Luis Robert. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pitch is popped up. Barnett is there, 2 down. At the plate, William Paulson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
William Paulson.
I ain't gonna lie, that last one kind of looked like a base hit.
The 2-2.
It kind of started to take off.
Grounded to the right, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
11-1.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Day. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's going off speed. I can feel it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He let that
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
J.J. Harrison.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles 1.
Trade me here, bro? Why? Why did y'all trade me to this bum
Settling
team?
In now, Sam Day.
It just all kicked in. And then he said that score, bro. It just all synced in, bro. Why did they trade me here?
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Something, bro.
A ball and a strike. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Come on, Luis.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
That's a ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Get your pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Skied into straightaway right. Taveras waits on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
Man, I thought I was going to be signing with the, what was that?
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. New York played in an even dozen runs.
12-2. Got blown out by New York. Once my manager speak to me, bro, I went out of Baltimore ASAP. The minute he speak to me, bro, I went out of Baltimore, bro. I cannot stay here no more. I give up. 12-2. Come on, man. Ridiculous. We're 6-7, man. Like, I don't understand why Washington traded me, bro. At this point, it's like, come on, bro. We got Oakland on the road against my old team. I'm expecting to lose this game as well. Where we're playing. We suck. My man's Titan just be laughing. Alright, so let's get into this game, bro. Like I said,
we are under
the tired of this. I ain't even gonna say the word.
Chad Henley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball, changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
Sam Day is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Should have let that be. Golly.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sam.
Standing in now, Sam Day. Lifted in the air to right field.
Headed
after it is Mazara. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of
Maybe
inning.
if they move me from DH and throw me on first base, then I can probably
in now, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Behind 0-2 now.
I'm using batting 340, bro. I can't even do that. I'm a designated hitter, bro.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
How did I swing on that? I'm looking at the ball going straight there, but nope.
Sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, number 2. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and it certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Well, I just keep playing like this, so when I do speak to my agent, they got no choice but to trade me.
And I believe they'll say
I didn't swing on. I
he
checked
broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Right.
This is foul right side.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The 2-2 one more time.
Lifted
in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the...
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball.
Like I said, I won't be surprised yet part 100.
Boyce Munoz, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
5-0.
So stepping in, Sam Day, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Thank you, finally.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Skied into very shallow right. Mazara's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1. At the plate, Luis Robert 0 for 1 here in the early going. Dave stands at second with 2 gone.
This ball head ass looking back here for it.
Little chopper back to the mound.
So he's on base.
Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Orioles settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles 1.
Of course.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sam Date. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
No one better. Let's go.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hopped up. Right. Santana is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sam Day. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
I'm going for 3. I'm going. I'm pushing it.
Pick up the ball. Stand right here.
Keep going.
On the bag. On the bag.
No. Okay.
But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
I'm not going nowhere with it. He's just sitting there with it.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the shortstop dude just sitting there with the ball.
So now it'll be the
4-hole
hitter, KJ Harrison. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on and...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1.
We lost.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2, the final score tonight. Oakland put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Royce Munoz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year.
5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 12 now.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
At this point, man, it's like, I don't even know.
Hoyt Ackerman gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Should have signed with Houston, bro. Why did I should have got traded to Houston. I don't know why Washington traded me here, bro.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Like, golly. Every time I think about it, it's just like, come on, bro. I was done good.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Here we go now. Come on
hey,
now,
expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
I don't know why I swung on that, bro. Like, man,
And missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Standing in, Sam Day comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. The count's 1-1.
Bro need to cut that goatee
No
off.
runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
I got to change my pitching motion, bro.
So striding in, KJ Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go, KJ.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now in the box, Luis Robert.
Now back.
Come on now.
Left field.
One time, right here.
Luis Robert.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
You gotta know else you can do some damage here, my guy.
Popped up. Santana is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, William Paulson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Here we go, kid.
William always sucks.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. The 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Come on,
and that'll bring
idiot.
home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, he could have came with me. Why didn't he? I don't want to.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Bro, he could have came with me.
Digging in and looking for more, Sam Day. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
We could have done more damage than just 2. If you would have came with me.
Into the box now, Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. The count is 1-2.
Hey, lucky can up there, huh? No one better.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The A's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
I cannot be designated hitter no more.
They left 3 men on base.
I need to get into a rhythm, bro. Like, God, wait. It sucks.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the
Oakland was like what 3-6 or something like that.
Rob
Like
Rodriguez
7-9.
gets handed the ball for
the
the 4th
like
and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Egan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First and second now, 1 man out.
Come on, Bryant.
On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score.
Like, we just ground into double plays every single time, bro.
Hey, get your pitches right.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Day. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Bro tried to throw a fastball in there.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ballpark when we was playing for Oakland like crazy, bro.
Digging in, Sam Day. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
One strike. Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And now a pitch on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
I feel like when I need a double hit, close to the help.
Now at the plate, Sam Day. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he takes ball 1.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kelnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
We lost.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-3.
I can't do it, chat, bro. Like, I feel like when I pick up my play, bro, our team still can't do nothing, man. We lost last series. Now we go into this series, we lose again. Hold on, chat. Let me pick up this phone call. Give me 1 second.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Baltimore enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Brian Reyes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Yay.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Reyes has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Brian Egan, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gutierrez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So digging in now, Luis Robert. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The payoff pitch drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, William Paulson. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles are on top 1-0. So coming to the plate, Deshaun Knowles. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Weekly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Sam Day, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Good eye.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High chopper to third. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Sam Day. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Teague is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
I'm surprised he's
leading off the inning, Sam Day, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hiura trying to get there. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, see it up and drive.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
So might as well do something off speed if you want to. That fastball 88 miles per hour.
Hit to short.
Come on.
And that's the
second
second out.
Anything I ground into it. Ground out. Well, every single time.
Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they've broken that bad habit for a long time to come.
First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show.
Pro looking all happy, knowing we just lost our last 10 games.
Kyle Wright will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, it was another loss for him last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
It's Jackie Robinson.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now the Angels will get their first.
Of course.
Stepping into the box, Sam Day, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field.
That's
gone.
He just missed the single by us. Yeah, we missed it by a far hit, but it was over there. Let's go.
So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
And our pitchers do what's necessary.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Yeah, we were definitely out.
So striding forward now, Sam Day.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
KJ Harrison.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Come on, KJ.
The 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
We can do this often, but we can win the game.
Ready now, Luis Robert. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Luis Robert.
And I got to stay consistent.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 5-1.
Full name is Chuck Taylor.
Sam Day will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on.
Yeah, we was definitely off.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Right, 1 time. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Come on, man. Can't do that. Hey, look at that ball you want, my guy.
2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sam Day, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Dove, a Kentucky-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that's low.
Hey, good eye, kid.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here you go.
The 1-2.
Why did I swing on that?
2 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy.
Ball 2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy. 1 time. Here we go.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. KJ Harrison would be next.
We're talking about let's go Angels. They're down 7-2.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it.
Dig.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on top 7-2.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chad Marquez earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
My man still think we in 2005 with his little slim mustache or beard, I'd rather say. We got another game against these guys. If we can win this game, we can
first for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Peter Galloway, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Salas leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he just manages to get his hand in.
Come on, Pete. Give me something nice, guy.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, right.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now for the Angels, Royce Lewis.
Not shortstop. Royce.
Here's the 0-1. Runners off. On a line, that's a base hit.
I mean, dude already took off.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up 1st and 2nd. Striding in once again, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding into the box, Sam Day, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ball 1.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
The right fielder, Brian.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Mariano Gutierrez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Gutierrez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets... Now batting, Sam Day. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-1 home.
I shouldn't have went through that.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Bro, what? Random, like, bro, who are you, my guy? Talking about, bro, who are you? Bro, don't get me started, my guy.
Quick check on that time run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Nobody asked you to watch this, bro.
Come on,
bro.
The 2-2.
Nobody asked you to watch this,
It's
bro.
a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Can't even get into my element, bro.
Orioles leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
It's always these randoms, bro. Bye. Like, come on, bro. Who cares,
single run
bro?
good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.
Nobody
The
cares.
Los Angeles
Bye.
Angels took the lead in the 4th and held
Nobody
on
asked you
until
to
the
watch
end.
me, bro. Okay, 0-3 is crazy, bro, but you're watching me, right? Like, my guy, nobody asked you to watch me, nor did I ask you to comment, bruh. Talking about bye, you still didn't leave yet. You still, clearly you're entertained, my man. It's always the randoms, bruh. Gotta just talk and run their mouth. Nobody asked you to watch this stream. Bro, okay, get better. Bro, you clearly don't watch me, bro. So, you don't know nothing about the game. You don't watch me, bro. I don't even know who you are, bro. That's the thing about it, random. You don't know who you are, bro. You don't watch me. I don't know, like, I ain't even, you know, bro, gonna go back and forth with you, bro, but like I said what I had to say, bro. Bro, you just in here chatting at this point, my guy, bro. this point. You talking about bye, you're still in here talking. Like, you feel some type of way, I can feel it, bro. You're still in here talking about it. Let it go, my guy. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just let it go. Leave. Somebody asked you to watch. You clearly like the stream if you're still in here talking. No, Matt. Don't say nothing, Matt, bro. Let him talk, bro. Just let him talk, bro. Just let him run his mouth. Like I said, he's clearly entertained, bro. If he's gonna run his mouth, he's gonna run his mouth, bro. Let him run his mouth. Bro, you the one who was crying, bro. You talking about I'm 0-3 and all of that, bro. Like, my guy. I don't know what you created this YouTube channel for. You got 0 subs. You got nothing going on over there, bro. You just come in there and just run your mouth in people's streams, bro. That's what you do. That's what you do, I guess, bro. I actually got something going on here, my guy. I ain't got time to go back and forth with you. Bro, I'm mad over what? Bro, I'm in part 44. If I was mad, I wouldn't be streaming the game, my guy. Like, you sound stupid, bro. And you're really kind of starting to piss me off that you just keep on running your mouth, bro. Like, golly. Like I said, you're entertained, bro. You're going to keep on watching me. Thank you for staying in my stream, adding a viewer, bro. Clearly, bro, how am I crying, bro? You the one who keep talking, my guy. Like I said, you're clearly entertained, bro. Added to 6 viewers. Bro, do you stream, my guy? Do you got anything going on?
We are under the lights this evening.
You got nothing going on over there, bro. You never probably even had
Daniel
6 viewers,
Espino,
bro.
the Panamanian right-hander.
Like, my God, don't get me started on the views, bro. You don't got nothing going on over there. Like,
we'll get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And by the way, I can stream what I want to stream.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Like I said, he said that he was going to leave, what, like
bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Sam Day.
Designated hitter.
Talking about finally got a hit.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Talking about bye. What is he still doing?
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
A random guy. No subs, no nothing. Just running his mouth.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The left fielder, Louis.
Clearly keep coming back. You love this game, bro. You say that.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, William Paulson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Reined in. One there on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Ready for another shot now. Sam Day. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Striding in, Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. Still 8-2.
What he got? Soto on that team. No wonder why.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Palehose rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Daniel De La Cruz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. William Hackman takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Matthew Allen is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
I was not looking down. Tell me fucking out he had. I'm fucking trying to throw the ball.
Stepping in, Sam Day. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show.
Celebrate. I didn't even think he scored that. Well, what the hell?
Up next for Chicago, Everson Pereira.
The center fielder, Everson Pereira.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach make. Standing in, Sam Day, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh?
I was going to go with this. I'm thinking I'm driving a run, hopefully.
From the stretch. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Down!
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Score holds. Digging in once again, Sam Day. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I was not going for that. That's not happening.
Salas at second with 2 down.
You keep looking back there. Worry about me.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
Come on, go hard.
Long run for the center
Go
fielder.
No.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So if ready now for the White Sox, Jeriel Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gonzalez.
He's already taken off.
Softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sam Day.
I'm pretty mad about that.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Waters is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping up now, Sam Day.
The first baseman, number 2, Sam Day.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First
like
pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
It's the ones that I regret not going to get.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, Chad, bro, when the stream is over, bro, your boy is going to get something to eat. I am hungry. I'm watching a movie.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waters is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple. They're still up 7-5.
Seriously.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matthew Allen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Victorious Hook, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Who's going to win this showdown?
We are.
Tom Hilton will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Brian Egan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brian
What you want?
And, whoa, awfully
I was
close,
thinking
but
about
it's
it,
ball
bro, but
4,
it's
according
like-
to Woody Keller.
Oh, man, I think this walk is
I
going to
really
grind
don't
at him
know.
for a bit. He just
'Cause like I
missed,
said,
and
it's gonna
now
take
the
me
inning
a
continues
while
with
to
the man
build
in
up
scoring
to the
position.
Louis.
Now to the plate, Luis
I'm really
Robert.
just
And
getting
he'll
my
be one to
bearings
watch
back in
out for
Fortnite.
in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time,
But I've
and the
been really
Oriole
thinking
threat
about,
goes by
really
the
putting
wayside
time
as
in,
the inning is
you know,
over.
on
Orioles
Call of Duty,
strand a
though, but I
couple.
don't really
They're still
understand it,
down.
bro.
It's 2-0.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Stepping up
all
to
the
the
game
plate,
and all the
Sam
clips that I've been
Dade.
seeing,
He
bro,
singled his last time up.
that's way different from Fortnite. You gotta know what you're throwing in there.
Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Come on, big guy. Come
The
on,
windup
buddy.
and the 0-1. Lays off
one
the
ball,
slider,
one
and it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Come on, baby. See it.
Grounded slowly
I
to the
feel like
left
that,
side.
bro. I don't know why the hell I swung out on that. I
And
still
the
made
throw
it.
pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike
Yeah,
3.
it's a yes. Like I said, I'm gonna try to play off stream and try to get my
At the
skills
plate,
up
Anthony
before I start
Tachiki.
shooting on that.
Third
But yeah,
baseman, Anthony Tachiki.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
4-1, but we got to
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Sam Dade.
The first baseman, Sam.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables.
Oh, what? That's a ball.
For big innings.
One strike.
That's a ball.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
When will we start? Like I said, I think I'm
Waters is
I'm
there,
gonna
and he
start
has
this
it
Red
for
Dead
the first
Redemption
out.
series up. So I know I'm gonna be busy doing that.
Stepping in, Sam Dade. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last
I'm not
AB.
gonna say next
Certainly
week, 'cause I
just
think I'm gonna
missed
probably
it.
still be
With
doing a
this
Red Dead
guy's big
Redemption series,
power,
so
he's
probably-
feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Actually,
And he
bro,
lays
in
off a
couple of
pitch
weeks.
in there for the first strike.
That's the best thing I can say because, like I said, I'm gonna be busy with Red Dead. So, yeah, in a couple of weeks.
Nope,
Tries to
that's down.
shave the corner with that
Just
pitch,
remind
but
me
it's
so I
1-1.
remember.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's a
Oh, that's
fastball
awful
in on the
quick.
fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Bottom
Why did I
dropped
go for
out
that,
on him,
bro?
and that's a
Like-
strikeout. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Gerard Encarnacion. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air. Dade is there.
Take it.
2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Drew Waters. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Water.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Albies is under it,
That's my fault. I'll be
but it's the first
I was
baseman
coming,
that gets
bro. I
there to
seen
haul
that.
it
I'm
in.
like,
And the inning
that's
is
me.
over. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-1.
Am I coming up the bat? Nope.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-2, the final total today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Rollison wins his third of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your... Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Chad Marquez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Sam Day comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Day coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. Fouled away.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
This one I think I had a great pick.
Ready for another chance. Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
There you go, left fly. Here we go, here we go.
The 1-0 home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first, a double play.
Bro, that is bullshit.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Day.
Sam Day.
Get your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
Come on, big
Yeah,
guy,
if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1.
Somehow we won that game.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way.
I don't know. I think we split that series or lost that series, either one. Like, my damn hand is hurting like a mother hubber, chat. Alright, chat, I'm gonna call it a stream there, bro. Like I said, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. I said I'm gonna make my mind up either Skyrim or Red Dead. But, yeah, chat. Or I'll probably throw up a poll tonight. Or, yeah, I'm gonna definitely, if I remember to throw up a poll tonight, I'll do that. But other than that, chat, like I said, truly appreciate y'all guys. Thanks for everybody taking their time out their day to watch the stream. Other than that, Twitter, see y'all night, chat. See y'all boys tomorrow. We out. Peace. This chat, your boy is about to eat, watch a movie, and go to sleep.